Yo, just to show y'all real quick, that's what I'm doing. I'm trading. Yeah, it might look a little weird to y'all, but as y'all can see, the shit going up and down, and as it's going up and down, my money fluctuate. You see that's 300, almost 400, 380, 380, 384, 387, 382. It's going down just to fill up some candles, but then it's gonna go up. We hit 300, but we about to hit 500. Now, that's gonna be my profit for today. Like, I make $500. I know this shit sound crazy. But it's just gonna go up from here. It's gonna go from 500 to 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,000 to all the way up to like 4,000 to 5,000 to 20,000 a day, because that's just what I want to do. But that's not what you clicked on this video for. What you clicked on this video for is whatever the title said. More or less something along the lines of, let me just go to it. More or less something along the lines of that you need to stop skipping steps. I usually make my videos outside, but it's been cold recently, so I'm gonna give y'all the reaction point of view, because this is what it looked like when I'm on a reaction channel. I'm not walking around. I'm not gonna walk around outside. It's too cold, but I still have information that I need to get out to y'all, because this is my purpose. This is a purposeful video. This is my purpose, and I need y'all to understand this. So stop skipping steps. With me, it was my problem. I'm finna hit take profit. Do y'all want to see me hit $500 for the day? I know this is going on the main channel, but this is kind of more so a little, y'all get to see what I'm doing for the day. So if y'all want to go see like shit, just go to my trading channel. But as y'all can see, we at $400 now. Almost at 500. We getting there. Whenever we do get there, I could just show y'all this real quick. We gonna hit it, and then it's gonna go away once we hit it. Y'all see them numbers? Of course. Okay, we playing around. I just show y'all whenever I hit it. But I trade, and in trading, one of the things that you can't do is skip steps. A lot of things in life you can skip steps because you feel like you already understand, you know? A lot of us, especially with the TikTok brain, you get what I'm saying? We got ADHD, and TikTok satisfies that. TikTok kind of rewards our brain mechanism to where we are not necessarily trying to slow down, but instead get to something that is a dopamine release, right? You can't do that though in life, right? In real life, you have steps. You have steps, and you can't pass those steps. Now you can skip those steps, but once you skip, so say like it's 10 steps, right? You got 1, 2, you skip 3, 4, and land on 5. You landed though. You landed, but when you land on 5, you can go to 6, but then 7 ain't gonna feel right, because now you feeling like you can't, like, now you feel like you're not understanding shit because you skipped 3 and 4 type shit. Yeah, you skipped 3 and 4. You jump straight on 5. When you get to 6, you're like, okay, cool, like I'm cool. Then you get to 7 and you're like, nah, this shit not making sense. It's kind of like when you learn in a math problem, the shit don't make sense until it makes sense, because there's literally steps that is involved into making the math problem make sense for you to solve it. Like, you're not gonna understand 6 times A equals whatever, because you can use your, you know, obviously you can be like, okay, well, A gotta be whatever it is because woo woo woo, but it's not gonna fully and truly make sense to you until you understand how to use it and go through those steps. It's the same thing with me and trading, bro. I used to skip steps. I used to think because I am him, And I know that it can work, because if it didn't work, I know it can work because I am doing the opposite of what I want. So if there's an opposite, there's the opposite. Meaning, if I'm losing all the time, what's the opposite of losing? Winning, which I want to do. So I know I can do it because this wouldn't exist if this wasn't here. You get what I'm saying? It has to be there. So it's possible, but how? And with you understanding how, that's where the steps are. And we tend to kind of get there, but because it's a process, we try to skip it, but we can't skip it. And that's why I wanted to show you me trading. That's why I wanted to come on the camera and talk to y'all, because simply with me, I understand how I am and how I like to skip the process because of how I feel. Bro, through school, I felt like I was just able to skip the process because I was able to I was able to zone out. I was able to go to sleep during class. I was able to do certain things. Even just anything. Even with life, you feel like you can get ahead by, as a kid, going to sleep early at nighttime probably to get to the next day if it's Christmas or something. You know, you always try to find steps to get ahead. But when it comes to the process of you growing as a person, when you take the time out to develop yourself as a person, whether that is for entrepreneurship or just you being a better person as it is, it's going to take time. And if you try to skip it, you're never going to be able to get to that opposite side that you want so bad, because you saying you want this, but you going this way, because steps are over here. But you jumping off of those steps by trying to skip the steps, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. Stop skipping steps. It's honestly pretty easy if you understand, bro, that you want something, but you understand that it's going to be a process. Understand that it's going to be a process, and understand why you even doing it. It could be to help society. It could be to help you. It could be to help anything. But understand and remember why you doing it. So when the tough times do come around, you can understand, okay, well, I'm not only doing this for me, I'm doing it for my baby brother. I'm doing it for this. I'm doing it for that. So when those times do come around, you can stay grounded and not feel like you have to rush the process, if that makes sense. Because the more and more you rush it, the more and more you telling reality, the universe, whoever, that you don't have it. You trying to rush something because you feel like you don't have it. So it's kind of like you trying to chase that girl because you don't have her. But when you chasing her, you ain't gonna get her. You get what I'm saying? Come on now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, the more and more you chase her, the more and more weird she think you is. You get what I'm saying? But like, you can show her that you like her, but then word, hey, I think you feel me? But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool off you too though. Like, if you don't want me, I'm cool off you. I still think you look good, respectfully, but you cool, word. It's the same thing. You're not gonna continue to pursue it because there's steps. There's steps. You have to follow the steps, because if you try to skip those steps and continue chasing it, she gonna run away. It's the same thing with your goals. It's the same thing with your progression. It's the same thing with everything. Like everything I was just naming, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. We got news. So I'm gonna see what we do right here. We real close to take profit. So hopefully we go ahead and get up there. But that's really all the messages I really wanted to tell y'all. Oh yeah, we getting up there. Go ahead and go up there with your bad self. Go ahead and go up there with your bad self. Oh yeah, we breaking that 400 mark. Oh shit. Alright, we're gonna let you do whatever you need to do. We're gonna let her do whatever she need to do because she playing around. But whenever she hit the 500, I know she gonna get there today, because we just, yeah. But that's really the only message that I had today, bro. I wrote down a whole bunch of shit, actually. Slow down. You already made it. A lot of the time we try stuff, everything seems to be going well because we started it, but I don't know what the hell. I'm sorry. I thought that shit was gonna make sense. Hold on, let me try to read that shit one more time. A lot of the times we try stuff and everything seems to be going well. Because everything starts to go well, we feel like we can skip steps. That's what it was. Okay, so we feel like we can skip steps because, nigga, when we skip the step, it's like, shit, we done skipped the step, nigga. We chilling, nigga. Word, you get what I'm saying? We done skipped it, and now we still say like, let's take the girl metaphor again, right? Well, you can chase after a girl, and okay, boom. Okay, boom. Let's take the girl metaphor for instance, right? The girl like, you like, oh, I like you, and she like, oh, like, you know, like she playing hard to get type shit. So you start pursuing her, right? Your ass start pursuing her, and then when you start pursuing her, she kind of like will like give you like a little bit of attention just to keep you around, to keep you chasing her, because she likes the attention until it get too weird, until it get to that point. You get what I'm saying? And then once it gets to that point and nigga you still being weird, then it's gonna be to that point where she's gonna be like, hey nigga, you being weird, stop that shit. And then word. So it's kind of like you can't skip like there's steps. It's steps to getting girls, nigga. Like you have to like understand energy. You gotta understand like what bitches like. You gotta understand the steps to approach girls. You gotta understand, like, you just have to understand you're gonna get it from experience if you truly want that shit. But all I'm telling you is just for your goals, my nigga, slow down, because you cannot skip shit. I'm talking to me, but I'm also talking to you. We can't skip shit. We can try all day long. We can try. We can continue trying, keep trying, but we ain't gonna get far because it just don't work like that. We have to know the steps, apply the steps, and keep that shit rolling. Like, and we also have to be consistent with it. So it's like, boom. Now it's more so like I told you in the beginning, you want that girl, right? And you like, cool, like I like you, but I'm cool off you if you don't want me. She like, oh, like I think you cute. Boom. Y'all get to talking and shit like that. Boom, boom, boom. Future, y'all get to talking. But you not really necessarily chasing her. You just feeding her the same energy on some shit. Like you kind of like, hey, like this is my plans. This is what I'm gonna do. Shit, you can come with me if you want. It's more so like I can't really necessarily explain it because it's not just one way to get a girl. And girls can like come at you at so many different variants. But when it comes to your goals only gonna come at you one or two ways, because you only gonna want to win or lose. You can either be in the right reality or you can be right. So it's only two ways you can go when you chasing your goals type shit. You can go in the way of you losing, or you can go in the way of you winning. So it's like, I mean, it's the same thing with girls, but girls have more of a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like they can say some wild shit, like they throw you all off. Like girls is kind of like, yeah, I don't know. But hopefully y'all niggas understood. Word, I'm out.